Alright everyone, just going to go through the process of what I do to look for mud crabs. Just check the tides. Alright, I pretty much want to get there 12:30. Kind of be out of there by 3 o'clock. And this is where I'm planning on going. Been here once before. There's not too many people there. Got the boatyards. And then you just walk along this road here. And must be, yeah, pretty much after this little bridge here. You can get mud mussels and all sorts of things. I've found mud crabs in this area here, so I might go up that far. We'll see what happens. But I want to try and concentrate more on these flats, so they might be hanging out of the mud there. Anyway, let's see how we go. Alright guys, I'm down at the end of the road here. I have to walk the rest of the way. It's a decent walk out here. I'll just show you some of the gear that I'm taking. Just a bucket for if I find any mud crabs. I'd say it'll be mostly mud mussels today because it's cold and the crabs will probably be deep in their holes. But who knows, might get lucky. I'm just going to bring a little rod. Might decide to go for a fish. Trialing these out today. Be a good test for these, tell whether they're crap or not. Some Mirage safety boots. Yeah, I'm going to be trudging through the mangrove mud, so you guys can find out whether they're any good or not. And then, yeah, just bringing a bit of a day pack. Got plenty of water. Always remember your water. And then I've got other stuff like first aid gear and whatever in there. Also, this stuff I really need. It's just a mixture of dead oil and baby oil to stop the mozzies from attacking me. And yeah, let's go down there and see if we can get something. And just another tip when you're trudging through the mangroves, zip tie your shoes on. Just don't cut your circulation, but it's the only thing that'll hold them on. And also bring your thongs just in case the shoes bust, because I made that mistake last time and walked back barefoot. Alright. Alright, off we go. Here's one of the causeways. There's supposed to be some good barra around here. I just had a quick flick, but no luck. I want to kind of hurry up and get down to where I reckon there'll be mud crabs anyway. Yeah, you definitely wouldn't starve around here. Look at the size of the oysters everywhere. Yum. There's a bunch of fish just sitting down here, so I'm going to give it a couple of casts. Could be a barra hanging around. Something jumping around there too. Alright, let's give it a go. Alright, I had no luck there. I'm trying to get a fish. Also passed a guy, he said he hasn't caught anything. He's been there for a while. Seen a couple of muddy holes as I've been going along. Also while I'm walking, I always look for one way to tell there's mud mussels around. You'll see the shells, broken shells all along the sides of the bank. I don't think they've been big tides, so it might be a bit harder to tell off the road here today, but I also know there's some mud mussels up further. Here we go, there's a couple of crab holes here right down at those roots, but they're all dry. Usually just try to look for fresh mud. There's actually, that'll be a little mud crab there. I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but there's like little bits of fresh mud. That's from mud crab or a crab. Yeah, when you find a big mud crab, there's usually a big pile of fresh mud around the outside of it. There you go, that'll be another crab will be living in there. But yeah, the main spot I'm trying to get to, I think Isn't too far away now. A decent trudge. Alright, it's starting to find some signs of mud mussels. They're only tiny. I know that I can get the bigger ones up further, but I have a little sticky picture here because these are the flats that I was showing you earlier on Google Maps. Right, let's go. I'll show you how painful it is to walk through these kind of areas. This is where you wish that you weighed a few kilo less. Alright, straight. There's a flat, so I'm going to go along here, see if I can find any big muddy holes. There's also a lot of pigs hanging around here. There's a big digging right there. And they're trying to find the mud mussels as well. I've got to remember where I came from. Oh, crocodile. Alright, let's have a look. Tides haven't been big enough to come up here. There's pig tracks everywhere. You also follow the pig tracks to find mud mussels too. Crab. Oh, hello. Not quite fresh. Don't know if anyone's home there. Let's keep them going. Alright. I just found one. No, wasn't one. Just gotta find the main pig track. Also, guys, be very vigilant for crocs around here. So buggers can get up and boogie pretty quick. Scare the crap out of you. Yes, alright, so here's the pig track. Usually you find mud mussels hanging off the sides of them. So this pig track will go almost straight to the water. Alright guys, I'm going to have a look around and I'll show you if I find something. Alright, so I couldn't find anything on enough. I'm going to try where I definitely found the big ones last time. And then might come back. There's like a middle flat just over that way. Oh my god, that's a big one. Look at this. Big fella in there. But I don't know if anyone's home in these ones. It doesn't look like the tide's come up far enough for anything to come back home. It's all dry. So I'm not even going to bother sticking my arm up there because I might find a snake or something instead. And I don't want that. Alright, I'll meet you at the next one. There's one plus, the oysters are pretty big down here. It's taken forever, but I finally found one. Here he was, on top there. Feels full too. So that's what I've been trying to look for this whole time. There's one. Once you usually find one, there's usually more. Oh sweet, found another one. I thought that was just a shell then. Nice, there's two. Alright, see if we can find another one. The thing too, apparently you can eat these fellas as well. Oh, where are they? A bunch here. These guys, pretty empty. in this tree here. So yeah, if you're in a survival situation, you can eat them if you like, or if you need to. And yeah, mud mussels are a lot tastier, I think. Alright, I haven't found one for a little while. I only found the two. A bit scarce. Oh, here we go. Found another one. This one looks a bit muddier. Okay, this one might be a dodgy one. We'll give it a go. Just chucking it on some fire anyway, so it's full of mud, it doesn't really matter. Just got stung by a bunch of these bastards. So now I'm going to have a rest and hammock. Oh, that's better. Alright, after this, I'm going to head back to the car. Got that real long walk all the way back. I only got 3 mud mussels, couldn't find any more. It is winter, and not very big tides, so that's probably why there's not many. I'll chuck them on the fire later, and yeah, until then, don't forget to like and subscribe as well to our channel. Thank you. As I was walking back, I had a peek through the bush, and I just spotted this little crocodile sitting on the bank. Also later that night, I ended up making a fire and chucking the mud mussels on there. There's not much to them. They're pretty much, when they open up, they're ready. Just add some soy sauce and salt, and they taste awesome.